Hello, and welcome to Sack to the Future, week number 13, and this is my bonus game. I hope, anyway. The bonus game has the Washington Redskins and the Detroit Lions. You can see some stats. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, thank you, Stonewall. Well, here we go. The Detroit Lions at the Washington Redskins at the Detroit Lions. And there's Norm Snead, has a distinction of being on some god-awful teams in the 60s and early 70s. Oops, let me hit the OK here. There's Snead completing a pass to number 80, who I have no idea who that is. I'm bringing up rosters as we speak. Junker for 6 yards. In Sack to the Futuredom, week 13 here, the Lions are in a playoff push. They have won their last 3 in a row, I want to say, and went from being 4-6 to, I believe, 7-6, or 7-6, or 7-5. No, it must be 6-5, 6-6. At any rate, with the Cowboys and Rams playing tonight, and the Rams beating the Cardinals last week. Oh, there is a flag down. Detroit is in the mix of the playoffs, or the wild card at any rate. The assumption being that either the Bears or the Packers, holding, by the way, on offense, so it'll be now 3rd and 15. The assumption being is that the Bears or the Packers, whoever loses the title, will have the top wild card. Whatever sorry team, look at all year for Norm Snead to throw the ball, and finally he finds somebody. That's Junker again. Yep, for 43 yards. In real life, 1962, the Washington Redskins finished 5-7-2, and the Detroit Lions finished 11-3. So at least in terms of ratings and history, this should be a Detroit Lion walk. The Redskins did not play the Lions in 1962. And number 32. Billy Ray Burns. There is Riley Matson, John Nisby, Fred Hageman, Vince Fermuto. Nobody missed. Billy Ray Barnes, Don Bossler, Bobby Mitchell, Fred Dugan, and Bill Anderson. Bobby Mitchell, former Cleveland Brown, and Fred Dugan, former Dallas Cowboy. So I am familiar with both those guys. And, oh my goodness, that was a crushing hit by number 56 of the Detroit Lions. I must find out who that was. Guys, watch this. It's like, hello, boom, and then Alex Karras picks up the ball and tries to run with it. This was just a bad idea. 56. Who is 56? I will find out, I assure you. Detroit Lions. Number 56. Oh, Petrosanti up the middle for 4 yards. Number 56. We're getting closer. Joe Schmidt, middle linebacker from Pittsburgh. And there's Petrosanti again. This time he gets tackled in the backfield by number 63 for the Redskins. And we got 3rd and 7. With Milt Plum throwing and completing the pass. To number 80. By the way, just to finish that tackle in the backfield, 63 was by Rod Breelove. And number 80 is Jim Gibbons, tight end. There's Milt Plum getting sacked from behind because he foolishly tried to run with the football, and he should not do that. So 2nd and 12. And there's Milt Plum getting crushed by number 73, I want to say. Riley Matson, no. 72, Joe Retkins. And Milt Plum does complete the cast to Gibbons again, but it'll be short of the first down. Jim Gibbons, tight end out of Iowa. Originally a draft pick of the Cleveland Browns in 1958. So we have a punting situation going on. Who's the punter? The punter was Yale Larry. And he punts the ball down to the some yard line. Billy Ray Barnes, 3 rushes, no yards, and a fumble. Even though we're looking at curve, but that's just Madden being Madden. 1st and 10 on the 6 2/3 yard line. They'll call it for 7. Norm Snead hands it off to Billy Ray Barnes, and he gets crushed in the backfield by number 86 and 68. Roger Brown, Alex Karras, Darius McCord, and Sam Williams, number 88. Joe Schmidt make the hit, Brett Snyder and Lloyd. Yale Larry, Gary Lowe, Dick LeBeau, and Dick Night Train Lane. 2nd and 10. Let's say 10 and long 10, short 11. There's Norm Snead standing in end zone, completing a pass. Norm Snead's 3 for 3 for 50 yards. It's 3rd and 4. Looks like we got a trips right situation. Slot Tips left, slot right. And no, Norm Snead completes it to absolutely nobody. Overthrew his one wide receiver that was breaking open with nobody. Nobody close to him. You get the feeling. There is a Lions player that's really excited. There'll be a... Ooh, he's running the ball back and running over somebody. That was one heck of a run there. Number 25. Who are you, 25? Pat Studstill out of Houston. That was an impressive little run. 1st and 10 on the 44, well, okay, 45. Fine. 2 receivers left. And Milt Plum gets hit just as he throws, but finds the open man. I want to say that was his fullback. Nope, Tom Watkins, yes, his fullback. Second and 8, Milt Plum back, going over and dropped by number 80, Jim Gibbons. Lions are looking a little bit more ish than offensive right now. Plum back, throws it to nobody. So both quarterbacks are looking like they haven't played in a long time. Oh, priority alert. The Buffalo Bills took a 3-0 lead on the Miami Dolphins. And we still have the Bears and the Niners coming. That should be a good one. The Niners have beaten all 3 teams that I control. The Rams twice and the Browns once. And there's never really close. First and 10 at the 5-yard line. I formation, tight end left. And the fullback gets the ball. The best 1960s play there is. And there's a completed pass and another fumble. That's probably going to be reviewed, if you can still hear me. Just dropped the mic and the controller. Yeah, I knew it. Sorry about this. All right. We're back. The Lions have the ball on the 19-yard line after another fumble. Strong left, 3 tight ends. And Petrosani gets the ball, runs up the middle for about 7 yards. And Petrosani gets the ball up the middle again. And we have a first and goal situation. Receivers left, strong right. And Plum is looking to throw the ball to number 82, his tight end, for, I would guess, a couple-yard loss. Harlan Hill from North Alabama. I believe the Harlan Hill Award goes to the best small school player. Oh, it's 82 Broadbent. I'm sorry. Broadbent. There's Dan Lewis in for the touchdown. No, Tom Watkins. Sorry about that. Number 23 out of Iowa State. Oh, hey, he's a former Cleveland Brown. I thought that name was familiar. And James returns the ball to the 25-yard line. Priority alert. The Green Bay Packers are ahead of the St. Louis Cardinals 3-0. Here's Norman Snead. Shall we look up Norman Snead? Oh, Snead is back, throwing over the middle, over his intended receiver. Guessing that's Bobby Mitchell, number 49. Norm Snead played from 1961 all the way to 1976. And with the exception of 1971 with the Minnesota Vikings and part of 1974 with the Saints 49ers, his entire career was in the NFC East. There's Snead handing off to Bossler with a big opening up the middle. Pretty sure that's Bossler. Nope, sorry, that is number 32. Billy Ray Barnes from Wake Forest. Oh, Billy Ray gets tackled. After a 1 more game? 3-yard game. This could be the last play of the first quarter. The quick moving first quarter. Plum back again. No, I'm sorry, Snead is back again and getting chased and get hit from behind by number 71, Alex Karras, and that shall end the first quarter. I assure you I am better than those two guys doing the announcing. All right, 3rd and 14 for Washington after the sack by Karras. Trips left. And he's got plenty of time. And he throws a rifle to number 80. Coming back to the ball. Steve Junker makes the play as he comes back, and then gets hit by a host of Dick LeBeau, a host of Lions, one of them being Dick LeBeau, Hall of Fame player and coach. Now the Redskins are in the 30-yard line. And Snead is back to pass again, being blitzed and being hit by number 76 for the sack, Mr. Brown, Roger Brown. Roger Brown, he is from Maryland Eastern Shore, which I'm pretty sure they don't even call it football team anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. He was the 4th round selection of the Detroit Lions in 1960, and this is his 3rd year in the league. 2nd and 17, and we have power left formation, and we hand the ball off to Billy Ray Barnes, excuse me, and he gets about 3-4 yards. Mr. Roger Brown again with the tackle. All right, we got 2 wide receivers left, 1 right, tight end on both sides. Norm Snead running for his life. Throws the ball across his chest and managed to find a bullet to, I believe, Whistler. Wow, okay. Is that Whitlow? Oops, wrong thing. Okay. Foster, 2 yards on the carry. Well, there is a false start on the field.
False start, offense.
Number 73. Second and 13. And see the upset of the Philadelphia Eagles beating the New York Titans. And there's Billy Ray Smith. Billy Ray Barnes. Getting tackled by Davidson that time. Snead back, getting chased by a bunch of Lions. 78 and 88 will share a sack. '88 being Sam Williams, the right defensive end from Michigan State, and 78 being Darius McCord, the left defensive end from Tennessee. Had a meeting at the quarterback. So they will attempt a 45-yard field goal. It is up. It is short. All right, Lions at the ball on the 36. Plums in the shotgun. Hands it off to Petrosani, who gets struck after a gain of 2. Trips right, tight. Plum looking, and over the middle finds his wide receiver. See a highlight here. Crossing formations. Crossing patterns, I should say. Number 41, Terry Barr. Simple in pattern in the zone. And there's Plum looking, and despite the fact that he had all time to throw the ball, he decides to get sacked by Rutkins. And it's now 2nd and 18. All right, 2nd and 18. Shotgun, Petrosante to the right. And he gets a handoff, and he gets crushed by number 79. Bob Toneff, lefty defensive tackle from Notre Dame. Toneff, T-O-N-E-F-F. Third and a while. Plum is looking, has all year to throw the ball, so he throws a dump-off pass to Petrosani, who will get about 12 yards and still be 7 yards short for the first down. And the Lions will have to punt. You can see Petrosani runs up the field, but just not enough room. Punting situation. Theo Larry comes on again. And he punts it down to the 28-yard line. That would be what you call a shankopotamus. So with 2 minutes 55 seconds left, here comes Norman Sneed. And it's a handoff to Billy Ray Barnes. He gets about 8 yards, 6 yards. Go Skins. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Fighter. It has been a decent defensive struggle. Oh, here comes Norm Sneed running for his life and getting tackled by most of the Detroit Lion defensive line. Something that has been happening a lot this game. See, he goes back and he's running, and look. 1, 2, I say 3 of the 4 possible defensive linemen. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Well, just to get you caught up there, Mr. Fighter, as we have 3rd and 15 from the 23rd-yard line. I would think the Redskins are going to wait until the 2-minute warning, because clearly they're not going anywhere. And we get a blitz. We get Norman passing the ball. Look at that rifle arm. And almost the one-handed catch from Bobby Mitchell as we hit the 2-minute warning. Defensive struggle. The Redskins took the first stride, marched all the way down to the 4-yard line, and then was crushed by Detroit Lion middle linebacker Billy Ray Barnes. The running back for Washington was crushed by the middle linebacker Joe Schmidt, caused a fumble, and Alex Karras picked it up and ran 1 yard. Then later on in the game, the Redskins were deep in their own territory. As we look at the punt here, the Redskins were deep in their own territory and completed a pass, but was hit, and the receiver fumbled the ball and gave the Lions a short field, in which I believe it was a Petrosante run, although I could be wrong on that. All of a sudden my brain quit. But anyway, there is Mr. Petrosante, 6 rushes, 17 yards. Plum back to pass, safety blitz, and he does not get away, but it looks like a sack of 2 yards. Hackbart came in on the strong safety blitz, and Plum could not get out of the way. He just kept running, doing fine. You see Dale Hackbart dives. Detroit Lions may be discontent on letting the time clock run out here. Nope, Plum's back, throws to his tight end, gets to the 30-yard line. Jim Gibbons, with must be his third reception. There it is. And the Lions are just letting the ball run. Clock run. So we're 3rd and 7. Minute 7 to go. Whoa. Pistol formation. Plum looking. Makes an odd pass considering he had nothing but open green in front of him. And that's just Madden being Madden there. So the Redskins and their inept offense will get the ball back with 58 seconds to go. And Larry tries really hard to get that ball blocked, but he does not, and kicks a nice ball all the way down to the 19-yard line, 18-yard line, where the personal foul running into a defenseless returner. I don't know what that. Anyway, no penalty for tackling the guy who called fair catch. Ooh, looks like he got shotgun, 4 wide receivers. And there's Norm Snead completing a pass to Bobby Mitchell to the 31, and they quickly call timeout. And they need more than 12 yards of shot if they're going to do anything. Bobby Mitchell on the left. And Norman Snead tried really hard to throw an interception. At least the clock is stopped. I believe that ball was intended number 42, but the simultaneous route running, similar route running. Okay, you got trips right, Bobby Mitchell to the left, and Snead is back. They're going to run a screen, except the Lions sniffed it out and saw the screen develop, covered the running back, and the quarterback didn't throw the ball away. He just ate the sack. Alright, looks like the Redskins are going to run here. And there he goes. Let's say that was Foster. Timeout by the Lions. Alright. Kayet will be punting the ball. And he gets off a good one all the way down to the 28-yard line where the returner will call their catch. So with one timeout, Milt Plum has to go about 60 yards. Technically 73 for a touchdown, but let's say at least 50 yards to get into possibility of field goal range. Interesting formation to be opening up, trying to get downfield, and it looks like they're just going to run the ball out. And this Petrosante is crushed for a minus for 1 yard gain. And we're going to end the half on a run, and what a run it was. Well, that's your score right there. Oh, Tom Watkins is your lone. That's a quick highlights there, but I just remember that Tom Watkins is your lone touchdown scorer. Let's see, we got a 7-0 score. Redskins lead in passing, rushing, and average yards per play, but they turned the ball over twice. And let's see one of the Palms long plays. That was the first drive. Keeps it his number. And there's the fumble and the hit I was talking about. I thought the drive was farther along. Here's the other one that is going to result in a fumble. And there is Watkins going up the middle, former Cleveland Brown, for the touchdown. All right. Yes, they have, especially if they won this one, by putting pressure on whoever loses the Rams-Cowboys game yet to be played. All right. You're kidding me. Bears lost? Oh, San Francisco's a monster. How bad? And there's play action. This Plum is looking, has all year to throw the ball, and throws a rifle. And picked by number 89, but could have been caught by number 85. There's two guys in the area, and both of them were open. Number 89. Oh, is that Tom Watkins? Feeding Niners. Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm not a fan of the Niners. Gail Cogdill with the catch there. Well, they beat the Browns and they beat the Rams twice, so. There's Plum, finds a wide open number 25. Pat Studstill. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. And with 3 plays, the Lions have moved the ball about 60 yards. And barely a minute has gone by. Petrosante with the run up the middle for about 6. Oh, somebody's hurt. Don't see who is hurt, but somebody's hurt. Clearly it's not Petrosante. 2nd and 4. Pistol formation, trips to the right. And Milt Plum is sacked by number 75, Davidson. Well, I can't. If you can help me figure out how to get the game going with both controllers so I can get the uniforms right, since I've never played myself before, I can do it after this. So that way all we have is just the Giants, which I would assume are going to be tomorrow. Not Giants. Yeah, Giants. I'm sorry. Because I actually have 2 controllers now. All right, 3rd and 15. And there's a blitz, and there's a pass. And 80 gets it, but runs out of bounds. How have you, so have you just let the other team have bad uniforms? And taking a positive situation, the Lions have mucked it all up and now are looking at a field goal. Well, I'm just trying to figure out how to get, you know, because it's Cowboys at Rams, so the Rams will be in their modern home. And I don't know how else to fix that. We have a field goal attempt. And it's up and it's good. Lions take a 10-0 lead. Oh, okay. And here's a kickoff return. My goodness, that's quite a return. All the way up to the 32-yard line. By number 47, James. Being Dick James from Oregon. Here's number 49, Hall of Famer Bobby Mitchell. All right, Norm Snead. Play action, back to pass, throwing a wobbler downfield, but caught still by number 87. Fred Dugan, former Cowboy. Just like that, the Redskins are in the Lions territory. There is Billy Ray Barnes getting no game on the play. We'll draw to Billy Ray. Ooh, pretty sure that was an illegal tackle by number 56, but apparently the referees did not see it. Joe Schmidt making yet another brutal tackle. But Billy Ray held on to the ball. All right, pistol formation. And there's Snead throwing. And catching is Fred Dugan yet again for another catch. Little seam route up the middle, and boom, there it goes. Yes, the Packers did win. And if your Bears lost, that makes it challenging for you. Although I would assume your Bears are going to make the playoffs no matter what. There is Billy Ray Smith all the way up to the 11-yard line. Billy Ray Barnes. I don't know why I keep saying Billy Ray Smith. Billy Ray Barnes. 2nd and 1. Nope. Barnes splits out. There is a touchdown pass from Norm Snead to a wide open Fred Dugan, who was a big part of the drive. And if I was the Detroit Lion coach, I would be wondering too, where did that go? And a shoestring catch, as it were. So Fred Dugan had 3 receptions on the play. And the Redskins kicker kicks the ball to the upright. And it's 10-7. It's funny, the Redskins kind of dominated this game, but they just have the turnovers. And Lions haven't done much. It's not the same team that beat the Bears last week and beat the Rams 3 weeks ago. I think what? You're 8-4. If the Lions win, they'll be what, 6-6? There's Plum. Going into Petrosani, who spins 1 tackle and then gets crushed by the number 41, Jim Stephanie. Seven 5 was a win. Okay. That means they'll be tied with the loser of the Cowboys-Rams game. And the winner of that game will be tied with you for the first wild card spot. So it's just getting messy in the wild card situation again. There's Plum running for his life, and it's a meeting of the defensive tackle, the defensive line at the quarterback, with Kayet apparently so happy about it that he's kicking his man who's on the ground. You can see that the entire Detroit offensive line decided that, no, we're just not going to block anybody. And there they all are. It's a group photo. 79, 72, 74, 75. That's right. It is group picture time with the quarterback. 3rd and what's known as 18 yards, or might as well be a country mile. And we have a screen pass that's being well defended, so guess what? Number 75 gets another sack. Because the throwaway key does not work for the computer, just like it doesn't work for the human controllers either. And the worm has definitely turned as momentum is completely out of the Lions' domain. Ben Davidson, here he comes. He's huge. If some of those people my age want to know who is Ben Davidson, I advise you to go watch the 1982 movie Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger, as Ben Davidson is one of the bad guys in that movie. And there's a kick by Yale Larry, and it's a beauty all the way down to the 35-yard line. So if I do some quick math here, that'd be a 65-yard punt indoors. That is an impressive punt with absolutely no wind. There's Billy Ray Barnes. He does have 40 yards, 3.6 yards per carry. Two wide receivers left, one right. So Bobby Mitchell on the outside. And we do play action, and Norm Snead over the middle, and looks at the wide open pass to number 80. Steve Junker, the 5th-year man out of Xavier of Ohio, gets completely downfield on a go pattern and beats Dick LeBeau. And there's Night Train Lane chasing, which is just hard to fathom. I'm assuming Night Train must have been on somebody else and catching up. And just like that, the Redskins are in danger of making this a really interesting ball game. And there is Billy Ray Barnes, who gets hit by that. You guessed it, Mr. Schmidt, linebacker. Where's Schmidt from? Pittsburgh. 9th year in the league. Oh my goodness, Billy Ray Smith is Had one guy to beat, and he couldn't beat him. Looked like Dick LeBeau made the tackle. So 3rd and goal. Nope, it was low. I'm sorry. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. Motion by Anderson. And we're going to pass the ball. And it is incomplete off the hands of number 42, Bill Anderson. And lucky it was not intercepted by Joe Schmidt. So, pending the field goal here, down, kick is up, on the way, and good. We have now played 2 quarters and 6 minutes and 42 seconds for absolutely nothing, as we are now tied again, 10-10. All the wildcard teams must be very excited about that score. And number 25 makes it all the way up to the 28-yard line. And that is Pat Studstill. 82. That is, it says Broadbent. Now I know there's a Broadbent on the Redskins, but 82 on the Lions should be Harlan Hill. So I'm hoping that's a glitch. Petrosani with the ball runs and gets about 5 yards. And Bill Pellegrini with the tackle on that, or Bob Pellegrini. All right. Pistol formation for Mr. Plum. Broadbent. Should be Harlan Hill is in motion, and Nick Petrosante rather is met in the backfield by number 53, Bob Pellegrini. That is Bob Pellegrini. All right, we have a Broadbent on the team, and I don't know why. The Broadbent is not on the Redskins. Anyway, 3rd and 8. No, Plum. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. A safety blitz. That does not matter as number 25, Studstill, drops the ball after being hit. And the Lions will have to punt. Oh, he actually did catch it, but a great play by number 41. As you can see, Studstill caught it. But then 41 knocked it out of his hands. You'd hate to say that that was a good play, but it was a good play by number 41, Jim Steffen, a third-year man out of UCLA. Another great punt by Yeri. Knocks the Redskins down to the 12-yard line, 16-yard line. Don Bossler, even though that is not him. 3 rushes, 15 yards. And it's a run to Billy Ray Smith. Billy Ray Barnes. I just can't say Billy Ray's name. Billy Ray Barnes over the left-hand side for about, I would say, 21 yards. We're able to capture the edge, and the Lions were nowhere to be seen. And the Lion defense has to be just gassed. As you can see, here it is, around the corner, upfield, makes 2 guys miss. And finally, Mr. Night Train brings him down after a gain of 21. And it looks like they're going to try and get a playoff before the end of the quarter. That's usually a bad call. And this is why. Well, not bad at all, actually. As number 31, Don Bossler, carries the guys for about 5 yards. All right. 3 quarters in the books. Redskins 10, Lions 10. I think the Redskins need to go back to that old, I like that old helmet right there. All right. 2nd and 5. Play action pass. Norm Snead throws to, what a catch. That is number 42. Bill Anderson makes up for his earlier drop, goes out and stretches out for the ball and makes a hell of a catch. You see full extension. And the only negative thing is if Snead had thrown it to him in stride, this would be a 16-10 Redskin lead. Anyway, Redskins at the 25-yard line. Handoff to Billy Ray Barnes. Oh, I almost got it there. Actually, literally had to think of Avengers and Bucky Barnes in order to get that, or Captain America, I guess. Alright, Snead's back, got time, completes a crossing pattern pass to number 80. That's his 5th reception this game. Steve Junker got over 100 yards receiving this game. Alright. 2nd and 2 at the 18. 3rd and 3 at the 18, I'm sorry. There's a cornerback blitz came in, probably caused Plum to overthrow his receiver. Joe Schmidt is very excited, but he was not in on the play. Bossa was going up the middle, but I suppose Snead could have held on to it a second more, but that probably wouldn't have made a difference. And now we have a 35-yard field goal attempt. Falls down, kick is up, and good. And with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter, the Redskins have taken a 3-point lead. Even though the Redskins are ahead, this entire game just reeks of the Lions winning this. The Redskins have had multiple opportunities, but their turnovers have killed them. And you'd have to think that if it wasn't for the turnovers, the Redskins would be well ahead of this game. But as in football, be it real life or Back to the Future, turnovers will kill you. Here comes Mr. Plum. Detroit's got a total of 106 yards versus the Redskins 309. Plum back, plenty of time. Goes it to number 80 for a short gain. Jim Gibbons, the tight end. That's got to be his 2nd or 3rd catch, 3rd or 4th maybe. Number 20 with the tackle. Lions coach really excited about that short game. 2nd and 5. Trips right. Tight end left. And there was a blitz on as Plum throws it to the wide running back Petrosani out of the backfield, and he gets about 14 yards on the carry and the first down, and he gets out of bounds. See that there was at least 2 linebackers and a cornerback blitz there, leaving nobody to cover the running back out of the backfield, and Petrosani is able to get to the 49-yard line of the Redskins. All right, Plum's back, looking, throws, wide open is Gibbons again to the 22-yard line, a gain of about 27s on the play. And just like that, the Lions are within scoring range, field goal for sure. And just another simple seam route up the middle of the field along the hash marks and between the zone coverage. First and 10 at the 22. 4 wide receivers on the field. Plum back. There is a middle linebacker blitz, and he was able to get past the Transy-Gear. Who the hell is that? Well, that must have been the game picking somebody up, because he is not on the Redskins roster. Second and 19 for the Lions, back at the 31. Plum looking, plenty of time, completes the pass to number 80, Gibbons again. Who's that, number 20, Compton? Number 20, Compton. Third and 19 from the 31. And Milt Plum is well protected. And despite that, he throws the ball away. A little spat between Studstill and Claude Crabb, left cornerback for the Redskins. Anyway, we'll be trying a 48-yard field goal. Ball kick is on the way and miserably short. Wayne Walker with the kick. Comes Norton Sneed, 13 of 19, 266, touchdown, no interceptions. The Redskins are 4 minutes and 40 seconds away from upsetting the Lions. And there's a play action pass by Sneed, and he completes it to number 42. Bill Anderson. And the Redskins are back in business from the 39-yard line of the Lions. There is the run, but one thing that's happened today is Barnes is getting crushed by Joe Schmidt. Second and 10 from the 39. Trips left, tight. Sneed is back, looking, plenty of time. Rolls out to his right. Sitting, waiting, getting hit and running, and breaks the tackle, but somehow the pass is still incomplete as Bobby Mitchell is hit and drops the ball. Third and 10 at the 39. Sneed is looking all day to throw the ball. Has to go underneath to Fred Dugan to the 36-yard line. Makes it 4th and 7. Oh, we have a score update. It is now 27-9. The Bills are beating the Dolphins with 7 minutes left, and the Vikings have just made it 17-10 now. And here is the kick. And it's going to be down at the 3-yard line. So the Lions are going to have to go 97 for a touchdown. Probably, with the way that last kick was, I would say 70 yards at least to make the kick close. And they have 3 minutes to do it. 3 minutes, 17 seconds to be exact. The goal line formation for the Lions. And they hand the ball off to Lewis for a 1-yard carry as Pellegrini makes a tackle. See, total yards, Washington 334, Detroit 142. Detroit again, goal line formation. And there is Petrosani, who gets maybe to the 5. And that means it will be 3rd and 8. And the Lions now have a 4 wide receiver set. Running back to the right of the quarterback. Shotgun formation. There's a linebacker blitz. And Pat Studstill makes the catch for a gain of 20 yards on the carry, on the reception, run, and a first down. Still have plenty of time. They still have 3 timeouts. And it is 2:19. They can probably get at least one more play before 2-minute warning. And again, slant route to Pat Studstill, who beat the cornerback on the inside. And the Lions now up to the 38-yard line. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. So we have drama and plenty of it. 2 minutes left. Will the Redskins ruin the playoff chances for the Detroit Lions, or will the Lions come back and stay in the race? You can see that the entire second half has really belonged to the Redskins, outscoring the Lions 13-3. Oh, screen pass to Petrosani. And he gets all the way to the 50-yard line, 49-yard line. So just below the 50. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Petrosani goes out in the flat, or that's Studstill. And a completed pass by Plum to number 42. Sorry, 43, Gary Lowe. Oh, I'm sorry, 45, Dan Lewis. No, that's not Dan Lewis. Terry Barr. I don't know who that was. Plum looking, has all the time in the world, and then number 75, Ben Davidson, gets in for his 3rd and a half sack. And now the Lions are in a rush. They have a timeout. They really need a first down, and they get a false start from their tackle. That's what they get for not calling a first down. So now it's 3rd and 20. Number 77, LaRose with the false start. Dan LaRose. Okay. Plum finds the open man, number 20, Dick Compton, rookie out of McMurray. And another linebacker blitz. This time, Plum just throws it out of bounds. 35-yard line for the Lions, 2nd and 10, minute 16 left. They need at least to get to the 20 to have a reasonable shot at the field goal. Plum is looking, and gets sacked. Should have thrown the ball away there. 3rd and 22. And there's another false start by number 77, LaRose. So now it's 3rd and 27. And this has been the motif of the Detroit Lions today. Get into your territory. Get into the Redskin territory, and they literally fall apart. 3rd and 27. Unless they get to the 20-yard line, they're probably going to need to go for it. Another screen. And instead of following his blocking and cutting to the inside, he only gets 8 yards. So this is probably your ball game, as the Lions only have 1 timeout. 4th and 19. Plum is back. Looks and completes the pass to number 89, Gale. Was that Gale Cogdale? You've got to be kidding me. Gale Cogdale split in on 4th and 19, catch and runs a 44-yard touchdown pass by Milt Plum. Outruns the safety to the end zone. Beats the cornerback Crab off the line of scrimmage and outruns the safety to the end zone. And just like that, the extra point means the Lions have a 17-13 lead. Went 97 yards in 2 minutes, 22 seconds, and faced a 4th and 22. That's amazing. Oh, Billy Mitchell coming out of the end zone with it. Did not get to where he needed to be. 23-yard return. Bobby Mitchell, sorry. All right, Norm Snead, 15 of 22, 291, and 1 touchdown. Looks like 2 wide receivers left, tight end right. Snead goes to number 42. And they are in hurry up. They do have all 3 timeouts, so they don't have to be stupid here. Snead back, looking, running for his life, outruns, and then throws the ball out of bounds. Snead back, looking, completes the pass to number 19. There is no number 19. And Snead overthrows his wide receiver. I guess the receiver said it up to his hands. At any rate, 4th and 5. Here's your ball game. Trips right. Snead gets the ball to number 47 and calls timeout. Dick James. Probably need another 15, 20 yards to get in field goal range. Not that that would do them any good. And Bobby Mitchell is well covered and drops the pass. I think Mitchell has one reception this game. Night Train has done a good job on him. Snead back, looking, has plenty of time, and misses his receiver, but I don't think that's really a problem. He wasn't going to get near enough yards, and they're going to have to burn another timeout anyway. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. They need to get another first down, but they need yardage. The Redskins need chunk yardage here. Snead is back. Hands off to Bossler, who does, in fact, get the first down. And the Redskins call timeout with 4 seconds left. So this it will be your ball game unless there's a penalty. Plum back, Snead is back, and he throws. There's 1 second left. Pass was incomplete, deflected by number 86. That looks like that might be Harlan Hill. Interesting. 86. Yep, there's Harlan Hill. I don't even know what's going on. All right. Last play of the game, barring penalty from the 28-yard line. Snead is back, and he throws, and it's intercepted by Dick Night Train Lane. And there you have it. The Lions win a game that they have no business winning. They now move to 7-5, 1 game behind the Chicago Bears for the first wild card spot. Currently a half game behind the Cowboys and the Rams, who are yet to play. And the winner of that game will be tied with the Bears for the first playoff spot, first wild card playoff spot. And the loser of the Cowboys-Rams will be tied with the Lions for the second wild card spot. However, if the Rams lose to the Cowboys, the Rams have lost to the Lions, so they would be out of the playoff picture at this point in time. Craziness and plenty of it here at Tiger Stadium. Final score 17-13. Team stats: total offense 382 for the Redskins, 248 for the Lions. 107 yards rushing for the Redskins, only 39 for the Lions. Passing yards 275 versus 209. 3 turnovers by the Redskins. Well, thank you. Hope you both enjoyed it. We have a third person who logged on real quick and then logged out. You all have a good night, and this channel will have one more, hopefully probably not until tomorrow night, Cowboys and the Rams. Stay tuned for that, and the Giants playing somebody soon on the John M channel. Bye-bye.